And them got to sleep with one under them pillow. And anything move, them are ready for squeeze. Cause when them squeeze trigger, and when you figure, guns and bombs are what them buy, them prefer. I live better. Now when you suffer, now when you lose your life and burn up in hellfire. But tell me why you live your life like this. Tell me why you live so devilish. So when Jesus already died for your sins, so by no volunteer to perish, you got to take it easy. I used to sing the song with that brethren and we come and get gunned down. Yeah, it was called Taking It Easy. We come and lost your life, so I said take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, man. Let's tell them, gunman, take it easy. Watch it. Somebody can't sleep comfortable in the night, cause them mind not at ease. And them got to sleep with gun under them pillow. And anything move, them are ready for squeeze. Cause when them squeeze trigger, and when you figure, guns and bombs are what them buy, them prefer. And live better, now when you suffer, now when you lose your life and burn up in hellfire. But tell me why you live your life like this. Tell me why you live so devilish. So when Jesus already died for your sins, so by no volunteer to perish, you got to take it easy. And this one what me do for the youth in the ghetto, easy. And this one what me do for the youth in the ghetto, easy, easy. I said I take it easy, yeah, yeah. Oh man. Well, tell them boy them that there must be a better way. So look at what I want when you bust it up. I know you can't like catch it. Your friends will tell lie with you because the class you was a bad company. But look at what you go on and do. But when you kill out a whole family, or when you squeeze trigger, or when you figure, guns and bombs are what them buy, them prefer. And live better. Know when you suffer, know when you lose your life and burn up in hellfire. But tell me why you live your life like this. Tell me why you live so devilish. When Jesus already died for your sins, so by no volunteer to perish. Take it easy. And this one I just have to pull up. Easy. In Jesus' name, I just want to take it easy, boy. You know why boy take it easy? Cherry beats, make me talk to them youths on the streets, yeah, yeah. Why you don't want to take it easy? Yeah. Pass me the microphone, just make me preach. Make me preach. Cherry beats, make me talk to them youths on the streets, yeah. Talk to them, why, yeah. Pass me the microphone, just make me preach. Make me preach. Cause when me come from you not get no ease. And some of them call me the ghetto priest. Cause me was born and grow and raised in the streets. So this Jesus you can know about it. That's why I don't wanna go to hell. Why every youth want to walk with the fire. Me used to live that life but now me retire. Since Jesus Christ take over. Take over. Welcome to the ghetto when them buy houses. Them walk around now with them fake bulletproof vests. The thing they that less. So when a gunman strike, them are open up them chests. And it's just one more casket, one more candle, one more funeral. Hey, the body make it look normal. So normal? Yeah. One more casket, one more candle, one more funeral. Hey, the body make it look normal.
Hi, what's up TNT? This is Wayne Johnson out of Brooklyn, New York. I always wanted to do something back home, and we're going to be doing our gospel segment on Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM. Listen what I want you to do. Spread the word. Spread the word, TNT. Salvation, full and free. Salvation is for everybody. Mondays from 10 p.m. to 12 midnight. That's 10 p.m. to 12 midnight on 91.9 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-747-1 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the street, 919 FM.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Conscious talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
Pastor Hannah A. Prabhu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on the street 919 FM every Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, "But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
Good about I'm looking like a real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat I look like it does well.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ill and you can get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. And any Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, break into the host of the Philistines. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for Gospel in the Bone Ministry every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message. Hosea chapter 4 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood." Remember, every Sunday from 7:05 a.m. to 8:55 a.m. for the program God's Last Warning Message with Gospel in the Bones Ministry, right here on the Street 919 FM.
The journey's almost
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
Well, a pleasant good morning to each and everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Titans of Democracy right here on the street 919 FM. Let me thank the Heavenly Father for bringing me here safe, sound, and all together in one piece. Plus, good morning going out to my entire family. Good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, Mr. Dominic Romain, and the entire families. Good morning to you, all our callers, all our listeners, to all our viewers online. For those of you that are always locked on with us, it's always a pleasure to have you guys right here on the inside with us. Let me also say good morning going out to my friends and family in Tobago. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing great. Good morning also going out to the management and staff of the Street 919 FM. Good morning to Mr. Iwer George and his entire family. So, at this time, we open up the lines to take your morning greetings. So you can call me at 342-0081 or at 466-5391. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, Mano, how you doing?
Well, blessed.
Nice.
Children, come. Hear my call. Demonstrate your faith in the Lord. Blessed Trinity, one God most high. We need salvation. Salvation for eternity. Give thanks to Jesus. Yes, morning, Trinidadians and Tobagonians and around the world, we're hearing his voices coming from 91.1. Bruce is on there. Yes, this is Monday morning. We have a nation to build. If Trinidad ever need us now, Trinidad ever need us is now. Let's build this nation. Good morning to Mommy Sauce. Good morning to Zena. Time to get up. Good morning, Olga. Good morning, girlfriend. Good morning, Miss Jean. Good morning to Jenny and Carol. Good morning to Sour Man. Good morning to you. But I'm still in, but Mr. Chance, how you doing? Miss Tunapuna. Good morning to you, Miss Faizabad. The people of Borneo Gardens, Pastor Street and 1285. Good morning. The people of Borneo Gardens and Mount Ovolia, wake up. This is time to start to build this nation. We're going right up to the top without any obstruction. So, Bruce, have a nice one. Morning, Dominic, Sharon, morning. Love is the action. Look for the silver lining in the dark cloud. Talk to you guys later.
What happened? Okay. Oh gosh, pleasant morning. Mano, you're obsessed with me with 91.12. Yeah, Bruce, you hear him say 91.1? I know the errand. Right. God bless everyone. thank God for another day. Lucy, I've been recommended to see a psychologist. My psychologist is this radio station. So don't come off it. Wake me up every morning. God bless everyone. So sorry I'm not hearing anybody, but I'll call in another time. I'm not hearing. Bye.
Hello? Hello, good morning. Morning, Bruce. Morning, sir. Bruce Wainwright?
Hola, good morning.
Morning, Brucey.
Morning.
Good morning to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago. Special good morning to Miss Tanapuna and Miss Patty Street, my cousin-in-law. Good morning to Miss Corinne Adam, listener of the station. I always forget that. And my adopted daughter, Miss Rachel Benjamin. Always forget them. And special good morning to the whole of Trinidad and Tobago and my niece in Tobago, Adam listener also of this program. Miss Harry McKay. Good morning to Mr. Oh, I forget this one. Good morning to Miss in Tobago. I don't know, forget a lot of Mr. Monk St. George. Good morning, Mr. Monk St. George. And all God's blessing on you. I love you very much. A special good morning to my Prime Minister and his colleagues and also his family. Have a blessed one, Rishi. Continue the good work you're doing. Okay?
Yes, my dear.
Special good morning also to Mr. Dominic Roman. Okay. Have a blessed one.
Thank you. Hello, morning.
Bruce, it is 91.9. I said we still keep 91.9 is the station that we're listening to. I wasn't in wake up yet. Morning to everybody again. New station 91.9. Listen to it. Bruce is on the air. I'm God.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Brucey.
Morning.
How are you going?
I did cool.
All right. Thank God for life.
True.
How is the family?
Everybody's okay, man.
All right. Good morning to you and your family. Good morning to Sharon and her family, Bruce. Dominic and his family. Manu, good morning. I wanted to know what's going on with you just now. Like you had a senior moment. No, don't worry, all that in it. Passy Street, good morning. Grandy, good morning. Mr. Archer, I'm not hearing you. Good morning. Mount St. George. Everybody in Tobago, good morning. Mora, good morning. Mr. Napuna, good morning. Mami Sauce. Village, good morning. 1285. Everybody, good morning this morning. It's a beautiful morning, Bruce. Let us thank God that we live to see this morning. And parents, the children are home. Please be careful with them. going in the river and going here and going there. We don't want to hear no mishap at all. So everybody have a great and wonderful day today. Be safe, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye. Caller, good morning.
Uncle Brucey, morning. How you doing today?
I did cool, man. How you doing?
Good. How was your weekend?
It was nice.
Right, good. Mine was good too. Yes. Oh, glad to hear everybody this morning. This nice lady who called out Mr. Archer and Monk St. George. Morning, lady. Morning, all. Morning to all the nice ladies in Trinidad. Every single one of you all. All the titans of democracy, morning to you all. Love you all. Prime Minister, love you. Keep on doing, Prime Minister, no matter what they say. You know that you are doing it for the country and not for the party. So you just continue to do what you're doing. Love you all, Trinidad and Tobago. Have a blessed one. Uncle Brucey, I call back when the action gets tight.
No problem.
All right, good.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Chief. What going on?
I did, man. Well, you know how to be up early. So I just want to say good morning to everybody, the management staff, and the listeners, callers, home and abroad. There's only two things I just deal with, home and abroad. Right? So, I like this and a special good morning to, Mr. Gandhi, Bartaria, Marabella, and the 2 o'clock people, Precious and Rebel too. And I want you to have a good day, and I would like to leave words for you. Enjoy every moment in life. Life is too short to waste. Laugh when you can. Apologize when you should. And let go of the things you cannot change. That is my message this morning. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Yeah.
Good message. Caller, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, Bruce.
Morning, my brother. Morning.
Morning to Sharon, Dominic, and by extension, the titans of democracy, home and abroad. Morning, Tobago. Mr. Chan, Sister Jenny, Sister Carol, our constituency guru, Mr. Barataria, Rowley Jr., Brian, Brother Sterling, Shak Lady, Mommy Saul, Miss Faizabad, and Dr. Nadujan, my brother, you have a safe and blessed day. Oi, Mano.
Blessings, man.
Yeah,
So let me take the time out to say happy birthday going out to Miss Pamela from Palaseco. Happy birthday to you, my dear. I know you're going to have a great day today. So guys, you can call me up 342-0081 and 466-5391. Those are the numbers to call to give you morning greetings. In just a bit, we're going to get into our online papers for today, Monday the 18th of July 2022. Caller, good morning.
Hi, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning. This is Miss Pleasantville here.
How are you doing?
Are you okay? I just calling to wish the whole of Trinidad and Tobago to have a blessed day. Dr. Rowley, love to you and all your ministers. And Bruce, you, Sharon, and Dominique, you all have a blessed day.
You too,
Mr. Monk St. George and Mr. Chance, love hearing you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So let me say a special good morning going out to Melissa and Auntie Pat. I know you ladies going to have a great day today.
Yes.
Caller, good morning.
Bless, Mr. Bruce Wayne and your family.
Thank you.
Y'all are trying. Yeah. Best for last, the last, for the first. Yes. So blessed love to your family again. Blessed love to Ms. Harold Felix and her family, and Mr. Dominic, Mr. Iwer George and his family, all blessings, and the Prime Minister and his family and his colleagues, all blessings. Just hold on, as I always say, to that balance field and don't let go. Right? Big reasons, yes. Blessed love to Trinidad and Tobago and all my Titans family, each and every one, right? Just hold on, don't look back. Families, my surroundings, Ashley Street, Mova, Beatum, Tobacco, Paradise Side. Blessed love all the way to you all, and God, thank the Lord for being the land of the living this morning as I forgot, right? Yes. Because without God there is nothing, and thank the Lord for the sunshine that He gave us this morning, bright morning. We all love again, right, Mr. Bruce Wayne? Thanking you, right, for taking my call. Man, blessed love to you, my darling, and all the members of this radio station. Love. Thank you again.
So let me take the time out to say a pleasant good morning to the lovely Miss Sharon Felix. Good morning to you, my dear, and how are you this morning?
Good morning, Bruce. I am good.
Good.
How are you?
Well, as now, that was actually my last call. I was now going to get into the papers for today. So, you ready up?
Yeah. Good morning to Trinidad, Tobago, the world, my extension listening. Good morning to all our callers. I'm going to wipe my camera. Seeing better?
Yeah, seeing you good.
Right. Good morning to all our listeners, viewers, callers, chatters, wherever you are, what part of the world you are this morning. I say good morning to every single human being. All right? Good morning. Yes, I want to thank the Lord for waking up this morning in the land of the living and continue to give me that strength to move around and do what I have to do. Because, you know I don't stick. You get your package?
Yes, I
did.
You. And I have to say thank you.
And the thief to the thing, you know. I see no, but I see you. But you know, I got a pair of slippers, a pair of shoes, perfume, I got cream, and I have to go by my darling Winba. Oh, God, I have to call her. Good morning to you, Winba. They all coming in. And Arita is here from the United States.
Okay.
Oh, everybody. Some two of my favorites are here. Three was here. One going back. You know, all my American and Canadian and UKs are my favorite, and I have one here from the UK. Ingrid, morning, darling. Love you. Or they always bring me a gift or something. Yes. Ingrid bring me a piece of material. Oh my God. Going to make an African outfit with it bad like that. Good morning to Cynthia, and Cynthia give me a piece to here, and I just wear the both of them, so I'm going I'm making something with the both of them, so I'll have two of them to wear for emancipation. I always on some kind of thing. Right, so people, we're heading to the Express this morning, so I want to say thank you to everybody who would have sent me and brought me gifts and trinkets. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Headlines in the Express today. Unmasked, but citizens still cautious. That's me, not me.
I came with my mask this morning, or no?
Not me, I ain't. No. Venezuelan woman, nice guy, gunned down. Where is that? Oh gosh, this thing, listening to what I'm saying, you know.
Where is that?
My phone.
Where do the phone?
Me ain't doing nothing. I talking on the phone, listening and
responding.
Going to respond to me. So, guys, those are the headlines. That's the opening of the Express. CXC run around for nursing student. The local arm of the Barbados-based Caribbean Examination Council has been accused of being unprofessional and inefficient nursing student is Shavern Harry. Go ahead, Bruce.
Told the Express that as a result of being given the runaround over the correction of an error on her certificate, she has not been able to receive her nursing council number and has lost some 80 hours of clinical work. And her GATE, the government assistance for tuition expenses funding, is under threat.
Well, I think this is where the ministry had to step in.
Well, that is it.
I'm hoping. Don't worry. Something had to happen. Because they can't leave the girl just like that. Which is not her fault. 2,700 sign up. More than 2,700 of the children who scored below 50% in the 2022 secondary entrance examination have registered for the Ministry of Education.
Vacation Revision Program, the VRP. The program, which starts today and will run until August 12th, was put in place following the release of this year's SC results, which showed a significant decline in the overall performance of pupils.
But then they should have taken the standard, they put children going up in standard 5 too.
Listen to me. You see, this, I having a problem with this. And I will tell you why. I signed up Anthony for this, right? And up to now, I ain't get an email stating which school he's going to be attending to do it, because they give you a choice of choosing 2 of the schools in case one of the schools that you chose full. No email up to this morning, no email to say, well, okay, this is the school he's in. So what I'm going to do when I finish here this morning, I'm going to go down to the school that he passed for and find out, well, what going on. Doing? Yeah, find out what's happening.
Okay. And I am sure I'll make a call when we go to the break and see if I can find out what it is. UNC not easing up on armor. The United National Congress is keeping up the pressure on Attorney General Reginald Armour, even in the face of the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago's LAT. Go ahead.
Yes, right. LAT vote of confidence in the AG. The UNC is adamant that Armour should be removed from office so the public's trust and confidence can be restored in the rule of law and administration of justice.
And who telling the opposition leader she should be removed too? Who calling for her to be removed? We're coming back to deal with that. Battle over Ben's former father-in-law wins. This $0.7 million Mercedes-Benz, which was parked at his business place since 2020 as part of an interim court order, now officially belongs to Ranjan Sigobin Singh. What is that? I keep seeing that.
I read on that story last week. Apparently, the father-in-law, bought the Benz back when son-in-law and daughter was good, or something to that effect.
Right.
Son-in-law and daughter good no more.
Oh. So he take back the Benz.
Give me back my Benz.
You damn right. I buy the Benz for you to drive my daughter in it. And you're going to drive somebody else's daughter in it? No. Give me back my damn Benz. So the father went back the Benz.
Yes.
Right. I agree with that. Go and buy your own Benz and drive your man in it. I agree with that. And according to the treatment, according to what happened, you know, Daddy ain't taking that.
And?
TV cameraman among 3 held with firearm. A television cameraman was among 3 people held for possession of a firearm and ammunition. Where is that?
Let's see.
Get in.
Cameraman Russell Basdeo, 34 of Mackenzie Street, Frederick Settlement, Carney. Kurt Lee Ramsajan, 39 of Madras Road, St. Helena. And Nicholas Bibaki, 29 of Rapsy Street, Curep, were jointly charged with the offences after they appeared before Magistrate Indra Ramu Haynes at the Tunapuna Magistrates Court on Tuesday. After the charges were read, all 3 men were remanded into custody and the matter was adjourned to August 8. According to reports, on July 8, members of the St. Joseph Traffic Branch were on a road traffic exercise in the St. Joseph district when the officers stopped a motor vehicle with 3 occupants. At the time, the officers were stopping the vehicle because it had breached a road traffic sign. As the officers approached the vehicle, it was alleged that one of the occupants held a firearm in his hand. All 3 men were ordered out of the car and they surrendered without incident. One Smith & Wesson pistol with 2 rounds of 9mm ammunition was seized. The trio was subsequently charged by PC Peters. So is this a case of one man having a gun and the rest didn't know?
And you hear the kind? You hear the kind?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what is going to be the outcome. Just now, hold on.
Yeah.
Right. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, come off. Right. Scrapping of annual list of top SCA pupils.
Yeah,
Ministry accept. Oh, sorry. Oh gosh. All right, let me just finish this one as I hear. Ministry accepting mediocrity. Vijay Maharaj accepting Secretary General of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha has accused the Ministry of Education of accepting mediocrity. I don't know how to say it. After the Bacchanal.
You remember the Bacchanal last year, right?
Well, that was saying.
Well, so we expect them to do.
That happened from inside, eh?
I find all right. Leave it so. Leave it. Don't do nothing. See that there's the nonsense that taking place. That don't make sense. Scrap it, we.
Well, Ministry accepting mediocrity. Oh. Well, if that is what they feel, we go see. But, Bruce, when you see that, for that to be scrapped, you know why? It probably happening all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was now found out
how
they was doing it and why they was doing it. Assault case against cop begins. The case against a police officer charged with assaulting a man in a wheelchair back in 2014 has begun. Quite 2014, 2022.
2022, right? 2022. It now start.
NCRHA's Davlin Thomas, free kidney surgeries, premium care. Where is that?
I have no idea.
Good morning, Mr. Thomas. Hope all is well with you. There is no cost to kidney surgeries, and premium care is afforded patients, says Chief Executive Officer of the North Central Health Authority, Davlin Thomas. He also said the National Organ Transplant Unit, which is located at Building 8 at the Eric Williams Medical Science Complex, Mount Hope, was in the process of building capacity and focused on offering patients premium care. In fact, Thomas reminded that the NCRHA also placed a newspaper ad indicating that kidney transplant procedures in Trinidad and Tobago are free of charge to citizens in the public health care system. Excellent. Very good. South lawyers write CJ over return of in-person jury trials. Murder toll approaches 300 as 2 more die. North Coast Road closed off. You see that?
Mm-mm.
You didn't see the outbreak of it?
No.
Nothing's frying yet. Mark misleading citizens on FCB loan.
What is that?
Who again? who Mark it would be. And Imbert responds. Finance Minister Imbert has dismissed claims by opposition Senator Wade Mark, who on Thursday accused the government of misleading the country on US $85 million lent by First Citizens FCB to offshore company Cornerstone Financial Holdings Limited. In a release yesterday, Imbert described Mark's claim, which were published in an Express article on Friday, as false and misleading allegations. Speaking at the United National Congress news conference on Thursday, Mark said financial statements acquired by the party showed that the majority of Cornerstone's assets were based on shares in, how you call it? Barita Investments Limited. He said one would not be able to use it as collateral to secure a loan from a bank like FCB, while Cornerstone also appeared to have no assets such as a building or machinery. Mark said directors and relevant stakeholders in Cornerstone were unknown. Responding yesterday, Imbert said, banks consider all forms of collaterals for loans, which is true. This could include shares in companies listed in stock exchange, which could be, see in my person, take a next one. I think I had it, hold on. Right. Yeah. So, where are we?
Yeah, which could be the Trinidad Stock Exchange or any other public. You seen it there?
Yeah. Or any other public stock exchange. He said these securities are valuable, marketable, and can be readily converted into cash. And that is what has happened. You might have to get more. It's more than... Right. So, where is it? Right. So, wait. So, we all know when you're going to take a loan of that magnitude, right? You must show something that you have that the bank can hold or rely on if you don't pay your loan.
Yep.
Anyhow, moving along. Imbert said Rita shares are listed on the Jamaican Stock Exchange, which is a recognized and well-regulated regional stock exchange. Standard practice within the banking industry could require collateral in the form of shares to have a margin of up to 50% above the loan amount. He added, Imbert said Mark was wrong on the directors and stakeholders of Cornerstone. I ain't reading no more. You know why I ain't reading no more? Wade Mark is the same man sit down in Parliament and tell me how he had a document from the court or somewhere. You remember that? Mislead the whole population. Because we not just listening, we don't just see Parliament in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. It's all over the world. So you mislead the whole world. So I not going to bother to read Wade Mark, and he said all Wade Mark and the UNC intend to do is to continue to cause havoc in this country and unrest. That's how I see it. Confusion, bacchanal, and mayhem. Instead of us looking to put things together to run the country properly. Listen, let me tell you, and it come like a situation what I have going on right now. If you feel that you perform so well, you don't have to do nothing underhand to come back in office. You'll be voted back in.
That's right.
But why try to want to muzzle people and to squeeze morning and to squeeze this and squeeze that out of people because you want to come back as in a particular position? No. Allow the people to vote and vote you in. If they want you back, they will vote you in. If they don't, they will do otherwise. And I just tell people, I'm fair play with me. The ground's open for anything. Let the people and them talk. If they talk, I have no problem with that. I put my tail between my leg and I'm gone. But don't try to how should I say it? You're trying to pull the whole process under you. You did it before, and nobody didn't tell you, but I'm not going and sit down and allow you to do it again this time. You did it before, and that bullying kind of tactics they just want to use, and not accepting it neither. So, Wade Mac and that person I'm talking about behaves just like the UNC, and just like Wade Mac and them. Reality does step in sometimes. Anyhow, so people, those are some of the headline stories in the Express. In the Newsday, Lord Father, seen fire here. Point Fortin fire victim gets temporary cell shelter. Rambali Armour still has questions to answer. These people could make me cuss one of these mornings on this radio. I tell you all you know. Why it is always so adamant to get rid of Reginald Armour? What is he know? You don't want the population to know and feel even talk.
I just said that.
But you're running him. And if you run him, like me, if you run me and I know thing and you run me, I go talk. Now again, my chance to talk. Cancer patients who defied odd offers, wisdom to parents, peers, life goers on after SCA. Oh, okay. I'm seeing it here now, understand. Woman shot, man killed in Princestown. Resident of home at center of Pluck Road repair controversy. Our house is not ruins or ruinous. What's that?
First time I hear that word.
First time I see it. Ruinous. Papa. Emancipation parade back on after 2 years. 4 dead in 24 hours. Lord Father. Mask must still be worn at health facilities. Haynes, I still wear my mask. Haynes, what comes after remedial classes? Answer sheet? Huh? Answer?
Go ahead.
You sure you want my answer? You want me to come back out to work Wednesday?
Yes. Oh, my word. Hey, Father,
you know, these people does really make you. No deaths, but 43 new COVID-19 cases Sunday. Lord Father, I want to thank you so much, Jesus. I want to ask you first to at least have 1 week of no deaths. Please, I'm begging. I'm asking humbly. MSJ calls remedial classes and knee-jerk reaction.
So let me ask you something now. Let me ask you something. So damn if you do, damn if you don't, right?
Olia. I go cuss now. How long again we have for the break?
Me himself, see, don't come.
No, so let me tell you something. Trinidad and Tobago, let me just say this, it's on my mind. We were home for almost 2 years. Not almost, for 2 years. Our children were home. And coming out of that, we had the online classes. Now, I had no problem with the online classes, but come on, let's share the live, eh? YouTube, no 300 here this morning. Come on, I'm watching all here. Eh?
The countdown now start.
Okay. Facebook and YouTube, come on. No. 300 here and thing. 259 on Facebook and thing on there. Come on. Yeah, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
And we were home for a while. Some of the teachers rebelled on the online classes, and they would have had some kind of crash course or training with the online classes and so on, right? Some of the teachers were not teaching the children. You hear what I'm telling you? Some of the teachers will just come in because thing and whatever. 1 hour, they give you this and they're gone. Right? A whole set of things. I could safely understand the reason for the children are doing extremely well because they had a lot of challenges. And because of so many people being online, sometimes the internet was giving lots of trouble. So that is one part. Now, if it is that the ministry decides the vacation period, we're going to do some vocational remedial classes. That, in essence, is a plus for me.
Exactly.
Because the ministry now showing me that I care about your children. What mechanism did the MSG and these people use to help persons who needed help? But you all coming to condemn, and you see that's a problem with people who like to condemn. You see that condemning thing? We don't try, we condemning before we try.
Yep.
Now we try it, and when you're done, if you ain't thinking you'll condemn it. But you ain't tried yet, you start to condemn. Just because the PNM government, which is the government of today for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, decide to come with something what will try to help the children, or you have a problem. Now while you're putting the children in all your million bacchanal. Mass designer make Tobago's carnival second greatest show on earth.
Let me stop here right there. Let me go to the break.
And we'll be back.
And come back.
Okay, so
I'll be back.
Anybody alive on the way? 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 Grandson, you alive and well. Northstar, you alive and well. Start it. I want to see every hand in the air. Whoa! Thank God I'm alive and well. Let me alive and well. And there ain't no big smile in my eyes, God tell. Joe, bad mind, I don't know who's in your puzzle. You will see me now. Yes, see me now. Talk the things them boys say. They say talk the things. It's like them and want to see my people win. I say jealousy and grudges a sin. Talk the things them boys say. They say talk the things. Some of them just want easy living. Success rich, they watching the things. I want to show them out. They can talk to me. God and the angels watch over me. Every morning I need long and pray. I go to the ladies I say. You want to show them out. No bad company. Could take where one shot. What do you have?
John chapter 8, verse 32 says, "You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." Tune in to the Street 91.9 FM every Tuesday from 6:30 to 7 p.m. for the program Walking in Truth with me, Pastor Gary Grant from Walking in the Spirit Ministries. Come, let's discuss how Christ Jesus can set you free. God bless you.
If your hands are anointed, and if your feet are anointed,
every Friday, it's all about Fire Mood Soca Fridays with MC Duke and Selector Kochi from 6 straight to 9 p.m. blazing all the latest and past soca hits. So remember, make it a line, make it a day. Rock and come in, you know. It's all about Fire Moon Soca Fridays on the Street 919 FM. Don't know.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM for the program The Final Hour with Pastor Valentine Garcia Jr. and his wife Nikki Garcia for the Bible study every Thursday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mark chapter 16 verse 15 says, "Go into all the world and preach this gospel for every creature, for I am not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation."
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the old-time gospel hour all-night prayer. This and every Friday evening on the Street 919 FM from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, "He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to justly and to love mercy and walk humbly with thy God." Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795-222. For further information, call 753-1113 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
Tune into the Street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
What is Apex? It is the pinnacle of high-performance vision through a lens. It's clarity, no matter what angle you look at. It's comfort, no matter what you do all day, every day. And it's customized with every digital measurement your eyes require to see at their very best. Apex Digital Lenses by Value Optical, the ultimate lens design for your eyes. Value Optical, expert care for your eyes.
Join Pastor Kelvin Heinerine and friends for The Way, The Truth, The Life Radio Ministry, a Church of God ministry, live on the Street 919 FM from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. This and every Sunday on the Street 919 FM. Jesus said, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh to the Father except through me." John chapter 14, verse 6. For further information, contact 686-3845, 349-5178, or 342-7303.
looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say, book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959 to 814723 or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, I look like it's on
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back on the inside. If you're just joining us, you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy with the lovely Mashawn Felix and Bruce Wayne. So my dear.
Yes, Bruce. So I realized that the voter no confidence crash. I'm just asking.
I don't know now.
I realized that it crashed because they didn't get the outcome they wanted. Where is it, boy? Anyhow, we go continuing. Where are we?
So you just read Mass Designer.
Right. So Mass Designer make Tobago's Carnival's second greatest show on earth. Met Office yellow alert has ended. Venezuelan woman declared dead at hospital after shooting. Yeah. 3 of them are 18-year-olds, a 20-something-year-old, and one was shot in the groin, and she was shot, and she dead on arrival, or however declared dead at hospital. Tropical wave now west of Trinidad and Tobago, yellow alert extended to 7 p.m. Sunday. Well, today's Monday, please God. Video 100 stranded residents on Rincon Road beg for bridge. Trinidad and Tobago's IE qualifies for 100-meter semis at Worlds.
Nice.
100 stranded residents of Rincon Road beg for bridge. I see that already. 8 cops remain in custody as homicide probe advances. Tourism body CEO sacked after falling out with line minister. Line, they my friend. What you do? Gun violence claim 3 in Marabella, Port of Spain and Dabadie. Banks to regulate mask wearing for customers. And me, I go with my mask.
I will be there.
What happened? What happened to Mr. Curtis Rudd? Tourism Trinidad Limited, TTL, has fired its CEO Curtis Rudd after just 10 months on the job. Rudd, who admitted this was his dream job, was last night weighing his legal options. He is the third CEO to be appointed in the company's short history. His predecessors were Camille Campbell and Heidi Alert. Neither of the three were ever confirmed in the position. Alert acted in the position from 2019 to 2021 and returned to her substantive post as a manager, destination development, making way for Rudd. She acted in her substantive post for a short time after, but her managerial contract was not renewed, and she subsequently left the company. Sources claimed Rudd's determination had to do with differences between himself and Minister of Tourism, Culture and the Arts, Randall Mitchell, over the awarding of contracts and his reported failure to comply with instructions. Ooh. Mitchell did not answer several calls to his cell phone on Saturday. Neither did he reply to a WhatsApp message seeking comment on the firing of the CEO, on whom the post-COVID turnaround of the tourism industry was pegged. There was no confirmation either of a new appointee or acting CEO, and no notice of Rudd's termination was announced by the company. Newsday understands the termination letter signed by Chairman of the Board, Cliff Hamilton, was handed to Rudd on June 27th, but went into effect on June 30th. The board hires and fires. Rudd confirmed. So if the board hires and fires, how then are you saying the minister? In other words, here what I'm reading is like the minister fired him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're coming down to say the board hire and fires.
Hires and fires.
You see. Rudd confirmed his status. I did not resign. I can confirm I was terminated. I believe it was unjustified. I am exploring my options, so I really do not want to say anything right now that would compromise my situation. Asked if any warning was given that the board was dissatisfied with his performance, Rudd would not budge from his response.
Stop again, Sharon. Look, they're saying the board again.
I was saying, so how could be the board and the minister at the same time? So what they're trying to say, the board get the minister get the board instructions? You need to know, say what you mean and mean what you say, you know. So I'm just reading. On September 20th, 2020, when Rudd was appointed in this company's short 4-year history, was welcomed with open arms as a marketing veteran with over 25 years of senior management. He was plunged into the deep end at the time as top managerial positions were left vacant as contracts for corporate secretary and manager, legal services, strategy and marketing manager, destination development and chief financial officer were not renewed. In a release 2 days after his appointment, the company said in a period when the tourism sector was facing its greatest challenge due to the pandemic, Rudd, with his extensive marketing strategy or strategic communication expertise, was poised to re-energize the island's tourism economy post-COVID-19. He was quoted as saying this was his dream job and was looking forward to working with the ministry and all stakeholders in shaping and driving the tourism sector's agenda to achieve long-term sustainability and inclusive growth. Rudd, a former Prestige Holdings marketing vice president, officially started work on September 20th, taking over from Alert, who reverted to her substantive post as manager of destination development. He has also served as a senior lecturer at UWI, Roytech, and a Fatima College alumnus, and holds an MBA in General Management from Henley Management College. Rudd was touted as being able to re-energize the island's tourism economy through this most difficult period in history, unite the sector and define a clear path for the safe restart of international travel, according to a release from the company announcing his appointment. In turn, he said he was proud to join the talented Tourism Trinidad team, whose goal is to promote the unique and extraordinary tourism assets of our island to the rest of the world. We are at a crucial moment in the development of Trinidad's tourism industry, and we need the strategic collaboration of the private and public sector to take advantage of the marketing opportunities ahead and move out of this pandemic, said Rudd then. I am excited to have the opportunity to work with the board of directors led by Cliff Hamilton. We are fortunate to have someone of his caliber and global tourism expertise to lead the organization. In September 2021, Hamilton replaced former Government Minister Howard Chinley as chairman, and the other members of the board, is it Natanya Mark, deputy chairman, Avalanche Huggins, Shesri Nesbitt, Terence Bhagwat Singh, Leslie Ann Assey, Brian Lewis, Devon Seals, and Shivanan Inal Singh were reappointed to serve for 2 more years. The tourism industry reopened on April 4th after almost 2 years, but before Rudd could initiate his action plan, the axe fell on him. Okay. Well, something had to happen for the board to take action.
And the
but you know I
hires
go
and, hires and fires, but only the minister up inside all your story.
But I don't understand it. Say what you want to say, though, but butter it up. Anyhow, those are the stories in the news. Then in the Guardian, Bruce?
Headlines in the Guardian: rescued. Police activists free Venezuelan girls from prostitution ring. 2 Venezuelan girls who said they were part of a group which included 12 others were rescued after Venezuelan activist Yasina Gonzalez reached out to the TTPS for help on the weekend after assisting the teen girls aged 16 and 17, one of whom had been kidnapped 6 months ago. Man killed in Princestown, woman injured. Arima dad to be shot dead in suspected land dispute. Venezuelan woman gunned down in Curep. Silats man murdered in Chaguanas. Mask off in the streets and in the air. Rambali, AG Armor not in the clear yet. Restrictions removed for blood donations. Volunteer group happy. Bain Cumberbatch, we must rethink the way we genderize leadership. Kwame Ture Center, a beacon of hope for East Port of Spain. Caribbean Airlines drops on-board mask mandate. Adverse weather alert discontinued. No COVID death, 43 new cases. 2 minors among 8 arrested, firearms, ammunition and narcotics seized. Get ready to wave, airport waving gallery to return. Okay. Venezuelan woman shot dead, 3 sustained injuries.
Wait. Waving gallery return or where they putting it?
I don't know.
Only sure?
Well, they say it's to return, so I know where they're paying it. If it have a spot fit, or the earmarks a spot fit and didn't do it at the time.
Okay.
So these are the stories making way in the Guardian at this time. You look like you're going in the story, so.
Well, I'm going in it to see. BWI International doing. That was then. You know, as a child, we used to run up to the airport to see when the plane taking off and in the waving gallery. Oh, yes, Lord, Father, and Savior. So Trinidad and Tobago. Stories. You know, I'm concerned about Rambali and these people. I see Arima dad to be shot dead in suspected land dispute.
Yeah.
What I mean? And Arima man who was expecting his first child within the next 2 months was killed yesterday. That's not what the story is saying here, no?
It's Arima dad to be.
To be shot. How it could be the man?
Arima dad to be. You know that he used to be a dad.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
they should have like, come or something.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. So me now saying, like they get that word before the man get it. Yeah. I tell you, this land disputing real, you know. But here I was saying, what is this that you can't go and work and have children being prostitutes? Why we trying to do that? Why these men? I'm sure it's men. And it has some women could be charged too with that, you know. But why we doing that? Anyhow, me and Rambali here, AG Armor not in the clear yet. I don't understand that. Where's my phone? I just trying to understand why AG Regional Armor SC is a bother to these people. So, what is the issue? What is bothering you?
I'm coming back.
Yes. What is bothering you so much about Mr. Regional Armor SC? What is the problem? Is it Mr. Chance had sent me? Let me see. Ah, boy, where is it? Somebody sent me whoever sent me the findings of the no confidence motion. Well, they sent it back to me now, trying to find it. Who sent it to me? Oh, Lord. But the Opposition United National Congress says Attorney General Reginald Armour is not in the clear yet, despite surviving a no confidence motion at a special general meeting of the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago. Calling on the title of his presentation at the Opposition Weekly Press Briefing on Sunday, AG Armour is unfit for public office. Opposition MP Dinesh Rambali demanded Armour's resignation. Regardless of the outcome of this vote, we cannot afford to leave a matter of this importance to... What is the matter which is important? What is that matter of importance that is so important that they cannot leave? Like a 7-day wonder. To do otherwise is to run the risk of plunging Trinidad and Tobago into further legal disgrace and sending a message to everyone that this is a jokey country and we operate by VAPs, Rambali said. The recent SGM of the Law Association is not the end of the matter, and in case you were closing the fridge and think you may have missed it, AG Armour Senior Counsel has not properly accounted for his actions of remotely expressed any remorse to you, the members of the public. There are simply too many unanswered questions. Now, I would like to ask Mr. Rambali and the United National Congress, what are the unanswered questions that need to be answered? Because I myself want to know and I want to hear. I really do. According to Rambali, the consideration put forth by Armour in his plea before the Law Association's general meeting were laughable. It was laughable and they didn't get to do what they had to do. He claimed that considerations such as age and memory and type of location were put forth as justification for the AG's action. He called on the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago to release the transcript of the AG's speech to the public. Why should they release it? Was the public invited to be part of that meeting or the process? The public wasn't invited to that. If these considerations can avail the Attorney General, who is the most essential person for the administration of justice? The person who is expected to lead the legal profession and the society by example? They ought also to avail ordinary persons and migrants before migrants before tribunals and disciplinary hearings. Persons who have failed to make a frank disclosure before the courts or who have misrepresented. Wait now. These people want me to continue reading? All they see this part here? Before this one, they want you to make a frank disclosure before the courts or who have misrepresented obvious facts in their affidavits and witness statements, Rambali claimed. Where was Rambali, people? Where was Rambali when past AG Ram Logan and Ram Dean was being charged? And they're before the court right now. Rambali don't see that. A number of questions remain following let's vote, Rambali repeated. He said the country deserves an apology and deserves to know what legal costs are required to hire a new firm following the disqualification of Secure Law from the state's civil assets recovery case related to fraud and corruption in the construction of the Piarco International Airport. We now have to spend additional money on an unnecessary appeal. You're talking about spending unnecessary money? Oh, yeah. Nah. An appeal that you must remember was solely on account of the actions of Attorney General Reginald Armour Senior Counsel. Even if we are successful on the appeal, it will only have served to save our ability to continue with the court proceedings, but would not have in any way advanced the proceedings closer to a trial and subsequent final determination. On Friday, AG Reginald Armour survived a no confidence motion with lawyers voting. The vote received 234 votes for and 317 against, while the second motion received 241 votes for and 310 against. But I want to ask, where Bruce come back? Just now, hold on. Where he go on so long? Let me tell you this. I thought it was 30, then it was 300. How much? What was the figures of persons attending this meeting? 241 and 310. Am I reading it right? That will be 551. So we had more persons coming in then. All right. I'm trying to get it. Somebody sent me this stuff. And I'm looking for it. Where did I see that, boy? Somewhere I see that, you know.
You're looking for?
I'm looking for somebody send me some information on the vote and no confidence. Just now. I had to find it. How much was the figure they gave to attend the meeting? It's 400, right? Was 300. It started, see if you can pull back up that article. It started at 30 or some kind of thing, and it was 300. Remember we were squaring that last week?
Yeah, because the members in excess of 3,000.
Right, and we are saying like 10%.
Right.
Nah, boy. Somebody you got to let's send the thing for me now, man. And you know, I was supposed to send it to you, legal notice. We seen inclement weathers.
I'm trying to remember what papers it was on too.
Somebody will send it to me. Just now. All right, I think I've seen it. No, man. Oh, motion of no confidence.
What papers they getting?
There ain't no paper. Somebody sent it for me.
Oh, okay.
No, well, I'll go back and I'll find it where I think the person who just sent me everything. So I went back scrolling. Motion of no confidence against the Attorney General, 234 in favor of no confidence, 187 virtual, 317 against, 32 in person, 285 virtual. Motion for AG to tender his resignation also fails. Resignation 241 for, 48 for, 191 virtual. Against 310, 31 in persons, 279 virtual. Oh, so we had 279 virtual and 31 in person. So they could have been virtual or in person.
Okay.
So I see here. Right. And then they tell you, now understand. So, motion of no confidence against the Attorney General fails. 317 against, 32 in person, 285 virtual. Okay. Understand. And then I see, I want to read this for you. So, Wayne Sturge, let me see if I could get it up a little bigger here. Hold on for me, guys. Don't go up, please. Stick and stay. Let me read it for you. All right. Right. Wayne Sturge. Sturge, or whatever you call him. Today, every single person who spoke in support of Armour admitted their friendship with him. Listen, I can say without fear or contradiction that almost every single one of them received state briefs but didn't disclose that. Bruce, you hear what I'm saying? But not voting in support of the motion to call for the resignation of the AG. The membership of the Law Association has now lost the moral authority to pronounce on any issue which touches and concerns integrity and morality.
Wow.
The membership by its vote can no longer hold itself out as a paragon of virtue, but what do you call it? Don't God. I forget how you pronounce the word of moral, deprived and corrupt failed state. This is not the profession of Carl Hudson Phillips or Frank Solomon. I salute the Canadian lawyer and the local Chinese Trinidadian lawyer. U.S. criminal lawyers will always have ink. I want to open the lines. Before I say, or should I say what I have to say and then open the lines? I didn't hear Wayne Sturge or Sturge, or however you pronounce it. You know, pronunciation has been a problem for me. I didn't hear him when persons were charged and before the court for kickbacks. You heard him say anything?
Nope.
I did not. I did not hear him speak or spoke on the issues of an attorney who, listen to me, would have done so much wrong. And the Law Association didn't even say a word. Up to this day, receiving monies on behalf of people and they pay them. You hear what I'm telling you? But today, we find it fit. And it's not one person alone, that person did it too. Several people.
Yep.
I didn't hear him talk when files was found in a person's law firm. What was supposed to be in the courts. The same person name and others name were called. Not one word Wayne Sturge or the Law Association said. Not a word. Up to today, we heard nothing. But you're saying to us, in other words, you want to see. Let me tell you, this is my opinion. In other words, the people who vote against it, they're P&M people. So there's P&M lawyers. And the people who vote against, that's how it look at me, is UNC. Today, every single person who spoke in support of Armour admitted their friendship with him.
Yeah.
You know, when they were in office, you want to name some of the people who got briefs with a lot of zeros? Who were their friends? Who were they friends with? Mr. Reginald Armour, SC, I'm not taking up no fight for nobody here because I'm sure he could fight his own fight. But I don't like dotishness. The man now gone into the ministry. So you want to tell me all them lawyers is he friend quick, so? In a week he make all them lawyers as friends and promise them briefs? Lord, I asking you this morning for plenty patience. Because it's Rambali, it's Wade Mark, and only supposed to be people of good common sense. But like all this sense really ain't common. 307-0930. 475-7426. Bruce, you have anything else to add to it?
No. 342-0081 and 466-5391. I don't know them, girl. Why they fear this man? Why?
I have a caller here. Caller, good morning.
Hey Sharon, good morning, good morning.
Morning. You hearing me loud and clear?
I hear you loud and clear.
Excellent.
All right.
Talk to me.
Sharon and Bruce, there is a reason why the Constitution is drafted in such a manner that there's a line between the judiciary and the executive. Because you do not want people from the executive, like the ruling government, to have a say in the law and what is happening, right? But what we have here now is we have a law association with members who are heavily facilitated to their party and pushing their party position. So this party I'm talking to, I want to be specific. This party is trying to get into governance. And members of the law association and their party is pushing misinformation and all kinds of things and breaching that separation. And in my thing, they're breaching it. As far as they think they're just playing up close to the boundaries. But in some things, they're breaching it because if the law association had their vote on it, but they managed to go to a vote, to get enough people, as 50-something people, whatever it was, they said that we need to constitute that. They get the group of 50-something UNC lawyers come to push it. So they get when the next meeting came up, they had that on the agenda to deal with. Now you all feel. Now you're putting misinformation into the public at the AG and get off yet and off the hook and thing there. I want to tell Mr. Rambali, the judiciary and the executive, there's a separation between that. If all the Constitution has work and that is what it says, hush your mouth now, man. You come in and you're making a set of things that you all, like I keep telling all this, Sharon, that law association, they had to do something with the law association, and the way how they rule their Constitution is written, there's lots of loopholes. You have these people in the arm of the judiciary, and they are interfering with the executive. They tried it once. It went to the Privy Council, the law lords in England, who we follow under the Westminster system, had to put them back in the place exactly which they already knew. It had been banded about and said, and the Prime Minister decided that he's not going to get himself involved in it because of the same thing we're talking about. Mm-hmm. Separation of powers. Mm-hmm. The Prime Minister make it absolutely abundantly clear to the nation that they try to set him up to be a witness in that. And they asking him, the Prime Minister, to withdraw that because they're feeling shame. What is the Prime Minister said by that he's supposed to withdraw that? There's nothing. He's just making it clear that there's a loophole in the law association that they go over into the executive and play in the playground and do all the mischief and then come back across. And they run, all they lose the school's time when all they went to get the CG removed. They learn from that. All they're trying to get that AG removed. And look all they're doing it. All they're interfering with the executive. And the law association something needs to be done with that law association. That law association seems to be a law to themselves. Because what I'm saying is that once you can get a band of lawyers dedicated to the whims and fancy of a political party, that is trouble for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. They have to plug that loophole. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Bruce, you have any? They have another one here.
Yeah, one here.
Take it. Let's hold on.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Good morning, Roberto.
Sharon, you were thinking similar to me because I wanted to ask the same question. How come the gentleman now come but the same he gave out briefs?
Roberto?
Yeah.
Sharon, what you say?
Tell him I get the thing. I found it back. We got it back.
Hello?
Yeah, she says she found the thing. She got it back.
Okay, great.
Nice.
No, but, what I was saying is that this gentleman would not talk about how many briefs he get under the past party which he now serves. That is the strange thing. And then I want to know how come the Law Association is still mum on a number of runaway, to lack of a better word, lawyers within the fraternity who they are allowing to continue to practice regardless of all the malfeasance that they have perpetrated against the citizenry. Because you had a man representing a dead man for 2 years. You have a man with questions to answer in prison gate, and then he was put to himself to investigate himself. They're talking about Mr. Armour, but Mr. Armour have legal self. He didn't give himself that. And then you all want to speak. You have 2 gentlemen who are before the court for fraud, with another one who's also before the court for witness tampering, and you still have them there practicing, and you don't find that that is causing a problem with
speak, brother, speak.
The Law Association. You don't find that bringing an embarrassment to the Law Association? That you refuse to deal with your own, but now you want to deal with outside your own? No, man. This is ridiculous. And to see that the opposition said that ain't going on rest. So therefore we can see that based on all of the things that happened from the protests go right back, that it has been politically motivated and orchestrated, because they are the ones that continue even when it has subsided, even when it has been brought to naught. They are the ones continue to say, we are going to continue with this. And you can't continue with something unless you start it. Talk to me in English, number one, Bruce. Explain me English. If you continue with something and you start it.
Of course.
They're playing smart with foolishness. Bruce, Sharon, all you have a nice day.
Yeah, man, bless. Go ahead, Sharon.
Village, you there?
Yes, Miss Philip.
Hold on. Just hold on. Let me put hold on, Mr. Chance, hold on for me.
Yes, thank you.
Right. Go ahead, Village.
Good morning, Miss Philip.
Morning.
Morning, Trinidad and Tobago and the world by extension. Miss Philip, Roberto said everything and he said it all. And all I had to ask the question, the 280-something lawyers that vote for the AG to go, I wonder if they are the ones that vote for Ram Logan and Ramdin to stay in office and continue and practicing law.
Excellent. Bruce, if you have it, take it.
No, nothing here. Go ahead.
All right. That is what we're talking about. So let's keep it coming. No, man. Mr. Chance?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Sharon, good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
And all the Titans that women aboard. A special good morning to my cousin Punella. Yes, and yes, Passy Street and Manu and Jenny and Carol and 1285 and all of them, all my friends, Brian, Malatuna Puna, everybody. And I tried to get it early this morning. Now, up here, Miss Felix, yeah? Up early, because I just had a premonition that you're going to talk about Rambali. I just had a vibes, boy, because I want to respond to Rambali, you know. But before I respond to Rambali, just let me tell you that on Friday I indicated, and I want to compliment the three callers, all of them, for their pinpoint with respect to the Law Association. And I want to quote what the Privy Council told the Law Association, you know. When I say quote, I mean word for word what they told them when they wrote the matter with the Chief Justice. And I want you all to hear that. Pay attention, people, listen. This is what the Privy Council said. The Law Association, that is the Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago, is in no position to make findings of fact. You get the word? No position to make findings of fact upon the Chief Justice. And here it is. Their findings are not binding in law established under Section 135 of the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago. As well, that is why the Prime Minister said he wanted to entrap them. According to the Constitution of Trinidad and Tobago, there are provisions of how to remove a senator. Reginald Amo is a senator. The Constitution states exactly how to remove him. And the Constitution does not give them one iota how to move him. That's why the Prime Minister says he's not going to listen to them. But let me tell you something. As you quite rightly said, Sharon, Reginald Amo is capable of defending himself. Right? But I want to put on the table, not me saying this, I research and made a summary of this man, and I understand why the Prime Minister has got this man as Attorney General. Hear this, people. Although hear this. Reginald Amo Senior Counsel has 40 years experience in private practice. He's 4 decades in private practice. I told you all on Friday that he specializes in constitutional law. But there's more to that, and I want to share it with you.
And fraud.
According to the Prime Minister.
And fraud. And fraud, Mr. Chance. Don't forget fraud.
I come in, Mr. I tell all you about that the other day. I come in. Constitutional law, commercial law, public law, labor relations, and experience in fraud. All you hear that? No, I want to tell all you what fraud is. You see the word, that big word fraud is a small big word. It refers to criminal deception in financial matters dealing with money. You hear that? Matters with money. It involves fraud, involves double dealing, crookedness, skullduggery, cheating, embezzlement. All that is what is fraud. I want to tell you a little more. He has special training and has dealt with complex fraud matters in the Cayman Islands. You hear that? He has dealt with already, that's part of his history. He has dealt with complex fraud matters in the Cayman Islands. He has represented clients before the Caribbean Court of Justice, the Court of Appeal, and the High Court for the Caribbean, and he's well known at the Privy Council. His name is written alongside many judgments. You understand? So you understand why Rambali has a concern. But before I leave, Ms. Felix, just permit me 2 minutes. I want to tell you something about there's a gentleman who is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. He is going to be giving a press conference at 10:30 a.m. this morning. Not so, Ms. Felix?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I want to tell you, all the media, all the people in writing in Trinidad and Tobago, they don't talk about this man at all. I want to tell you only, it is 2 minutes, that I make a statement. A prophet has no honor in his own country. Why can't he say that? Why can't he say that? I have in my phone an editorial written by Kaita News. Mr. You went Guyana, you know what Kaita is, right?
Of course.
Yes, I know that. That's why I decided to bring this morning. Kaita News, they wrote an editorial in their news. It's a newspaper, just like how you have Express and Guardian and Newsday. They have business reading. They have a big editorial in their news. And let me tell you what the headline is. Keith Rowley setting the stage for Guyanese leaders. You hear that headline? You ever hear anything like that in our editorial? You ever hear anything like that?
No.
Keith Rowley. I go tell all you, let me tell the people, because all the media and the editorials in this country, they only talk about all the negative things. But a prophet is of no honor in this country. You know what I say? Here's what the editorial says, a little parts of it. Trinidad and Tobago is determined to get as much as it can from its oil and gas. And hear this part. The man leading the way is Dr. Keith Rowley. That's what the editorial in a Guyanese newspaper telling us, that this man is leading the way. They went on to tell us that the Trinidad and Tobago Prime Minister vows to conduct comprehensive review of oil and gas tax regime. He wants petroleum profit tax. He wants supplemental petroleum tax. He wants better royalties for all onshore, shallow water, deep water projects. No, hear what you say. No, this is a leader that means business. You know what they say in Guyana? This is what the newspaper is saying, talking about our Prime Minister, no? They said, no, this is a leader that means business. And here I want to say again, this is the kind of talk we are hoping to hear from our Guyanese leaders. Chancy, tell them now, boy. This is what the editorial of a Guyanese newspaper is saying about our Prime Minister. A prophet is of no honor in his own country. They went on to say, Dr. Rowley has laid out the specifics of his vision as to what the future of oil and gas in his country is. And hear this part. Dr. Rowley is talking about exploration everywhere, about increased tax regime, which all, and I want you to hear this part, you know, people are talking a little soft and going to wait to hear it. Hey, put your ears closed. Which all have one common denominator for citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, and that common denominator is more money. You hear that? That is what the Guyanese with Dr. Rowley is fighting for the people of Trinidad and Tobago to get more money, which means more benefit for the country, more benefit for the country. And they close the editorial by saying, hear this part, that's what the Guyanese newspaper say. We hope that our Guyanese leaders are listening and would be motivated by this CARICOM leader's spirit. You know what they're talking about? Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, a prophet with no honor in his own country. Pay attention to what this prophet is saying at 10:30 a.m. Thank you very much, Mr.
Mr. Chance, don't feel I ain't following him. You know I get the article. You know I get the article. But I want to, Bruce, I sent you something. I'm going to have Brian on the line holding on. Do you have anybody there?
No.
I'm going to put on Brian on the line, but I want people to log on because I'm going to put up something for you. And Bruce, you're going to carefully share it piece by piece. I want you to read. While Brian is making his contribution, I want you to go through it, take your time, and read it. Or is it that you want me to wait until Brian is finished and then put it up? What you rather, Bruce?
Let Brian go ahead now and we'll put it up.
All right, and we'll put it up after and go through it piece by piece. All right, good. Brian, good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Felix.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
And good morning to the listeners and callers of 91.9. Well done, Mr. Chance. But Mr. Chance, you didn't tell them something, you know. I will give you the other side. You didn't tell them that the other guy who came and said that Trinidad and Tobago is in a mess. Remember that fella? Yes. Very President Ali, you know, who went quite in the South of the Americas. From since then, he has demonstrated his appreciation for Dr. Rowley, you know. Not that fella, the other fella. But let me tell you, he is under investigation in the United States for fraud. Yes. And the opposition leader in Guyana is demanding an investigation be held against that same fellow called Barrett Jagdeo.
Oh, yes.
They ain't tell you about that part. I hear what Mr. Chance say, I applaud it. Because this is the leader to lead Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean by extension into the future, as far as oil and gas is concerned. But the next fella, you understand, who is associated with a party in this country, have questions to answer. And the opposition in Guyana is asking for an investigation. Nobody is talking about that one. I don't mean Mr. Chance, I mean the people on the other side. They were talking about that. You understand? But stay tuned for that. Because I following that part of it too. While we are all applauding what Dr. Rowley has done and continues to do. You understand? They want to search and destroy this country and Dr. Rowley. Because let me tell you this. If AG Amor had lost those votes, and let me tell you this too, the vote was really a vote of no confidence in the Attorney General, but they tack on that there must be a vote as to whether he must resign. Now, if those two motions had failed, and those who brought both the motions had won the case in the Law Association vote, you know what it would have been this whole weekend? AG condemned, must resign. That would have been the title.
Yeah, man.
And the damn people would have get there to talk on a Sunday morning and workshop talk, and Monday night in the Monday forum would have been calling for the AG to step down because the Law Association have no confidence in him. But remember what Mr. Chan say? They have no legal standing. But UNCA care about that. He would have been calling today for him to step down. They'd have been calling the whole week, but they lose. They didn't expect to lose. And here the excuse they used when they had the press conference. So the people, but he apologized, so they must feel sorry for him. You understand? But they lost. And they can't take it. They come out there with a freeway see the face. They with a wiry smile. They had to save face now Sunday morning with Rambali. And what Rambali is trying to do, people, all you listen, you know. Rambali's words, he is attempting to get social media. He said, you the people must come out and condemn him and ask for his resignation. Because you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to get to rile up social media and the general public to say, this is what the people want. They want you to go.
That's right.
That is what he's trying to do.
But not while I sitting down here in front of this mic and all you could call in and explain to Trinidad and Tobago citizens and the population and the world listening. Not once I hear.
Now hear the next excuse. How long AG Amor in office? How long? A few months. He get over 300 votes. Is Wayne Sturge saying he get them 300 and something attorneys vote? Work, sorry. For 5 years, 3 months and 14 days, a former Attorney General shelled out $1.6 billion. And when they asked him, well, what's going on? He said, well, please come and get you work. I must give me friends. Who is the friends? Who are the friends then? How many of them? A handful. Remember Jack Dale? Remember he had a court matter? Remember he writes one piece of paper, how much money he get? Remember Ramdeel? Only remember David Deal? Only remember not name Taklal Singh? Huh? That means the fella has to live in his big house now. And that means the people, he gave work to his friends and them. Nepotism. But no, we mustn't say nothing. When the PNM won in 2050, oh, you don't forget, you know. And AG Alwari went into the ministry. What is the first thing he find? Well, you remember? 19 people who was getting pay was missing. And up to today, you can't find them. So what, they just fired the work after they realized the UNC lost the election? Or was they there at all? Anybody asking that question? Huh? And don't remember Mr. Chance told us a couple months ago what this former AG is in court for. How come the Law Association called for him to step down? But he running case after case after case. I know you have people getting bail.
Leave it there, Brian. We have to go to the break, and when we come back in your numbers on YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to put up the article, and we're going through it piece by piece with a fine teeth comb. Don't shift your dial. We'll be right back.
in the daru, lining with the boys. This woman shout out, and make up your voice. From there we start moving, one thing lead to the next. 9 months later, it's back and all and go mess. Look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Now she belly high, right up to she throat. Where I go tell me why? This thing ain't no joke. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Pampers and hobbies, being by them for years. Don't talk about the nursery, that go put my pocket in jail. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Is this the black man? A message left on the phone. We want direction. We hope that you're home alone. Hello, sugar daddy. The water bag bus. Scanted twin babies. We christening them in all that. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. She in front me house. Hanging down me door. Holy baby view. Doctor sent for you. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Sex before marriage, I never indulge in that. Is she who tempt me? Ties our belt and lash. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. I still can't believe them babies is mine. I have to get DNA to clear up my mind. The last time I checked, Facebook count was low. All of a sudden, how we climb up just so. Look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. Say she missed the old, and 2 years he ain't touchy. How I touch the sweet spot, and tell her she hold belly. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. If you see the twins that week, is you in print? They have your own structure, resembling your grandmother. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. But look where one lash could do. Look where one lash could do. But look where one lash could do. 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 Look where one lash could do.
Join the winning team with Pastor Alkaline John every Monday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. and every Wednesday evening from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. live on the Street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, gogi, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health, performance, and disease. Listen to Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday at 9:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7 p.m. on the Street 919 FM as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079, 516-286-7079, or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com.
Conscious talk, where we are at and where we are going. After a storm, there is a calm. Where there is darkness, light follows. Where there is evil, good overcometh. It's Conscious Talk with Steve Antoine. Every Thursday from 10:25 a.m. to 10:55 a.m. It's Conscious Talk. Conscious Talk. Talk.
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live. If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108. Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
Good about I'm looking like it real bad.
Are you ready for that boat experience again? The Sea Champion and the Embassy say book with us for that unforgettable boat ride experience. Sea Champion leaving from King's Wharf, San Fernando, and the Embassy leaving from Breakfast Shed, Port of Spain, or Westside Trinidad. For more information, call 399-5959, 281-4723, or email us at coralvisiontt@gmail.com. Book now and reserve your cruise.
Hey, that boat, I look like it's not wet.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio
You are invited to join Pastors Morris and Agnes Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at number 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour Family Radio Ministry every Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Check out the Children's Hour Worship Ministry of the Word and the Family Forum every Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Law and You every Friday evening from 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. All night prayer live on the Street 919 FM, designed with you in mind. This program deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will also be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He had showeth thee, O main, and what doeth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with thy God. Your financial support through the First Citizens Bank will be greatly appreciated. Account number 795222. In the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For further information, call 753-1133 or email us at church668hope@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yo, this is your boy Ziggy Rankin, and right now you're listening to the Titans of Democracy. You don't know. Real talk.
So welcome back. Just a bit of quick information for you. Champions, let's party in fine style aboard the Sea Champion. And yacht lovers, get ready to party on the luxurious Embassy Yacht. At this moment, we are taking bookings, so for more information, you can call us on 399-5959, 280-7512, or email coralvisiontt@gmail.com. For all your hardware, building materials, auto parts, small tool rentals, pets and pet supplies, gravel and sand is now available. Don't forget PowerMaster, Optima, Vata and Megastar batteries starting at $488. It's all at Johnny Q, number 59 Peter Avenue, Woodbrook, and our new Johnny Q Superstore in Lowlands Mall, Tobago, off Claude Noel Highway. Just call 63 Tools. Join Pastor Kelvin Harry Narayan and friends for the Way, the Truth, the Life radio program, Radio Ministry, a Church of Life ministry, live on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 6:05 p.m. to 7 p.m. For further information, you can contact 686-3845 or 349-5178 or 342-7303. Tune in to the Street 909 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life. The Health Store being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Muhammad. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp us at 309-4697 or 620-9379. So once again, welcome back. Cheryl? Hello? Why not you, Sharon? Right. You see?
Right.
Right.
You have it?
Right.
Good.
I know you're in here. Right.
Nice. No, I was on the phone. I thought you were still reading the ads. Okay, so guys, you need to share the live. Come on now, man. We're going through this thing together. So you need to share the live. We're going to put it up and you are going to see. But before we put it up, let me just explain to you. Let me read part of it. So, an article, well, I should say it's an article. Whoever this person is, they did an extremely well put together. Diane Joseph, July 16th at 11:25 a.m. And listen, I'm reading. My question is why was the matter involving the Attorney General so widely prosecuted by the UNC in their many Monday night forums, their several press conferences, articles in the media by a UNC MP on their yellow pages, etc. When the list of names of the persons who signed the petition emerged, several well-known UNC members were on it. The current UNC parliamentarians, executive members, who are attorneys, including those who give themselves silk, were very careful not to sign the petition, as was the case in 2016, when there was a failed motion to oust the same Reginald Armour and Jerry Brooks. I want you to remember this. In this person bring back lots of memories. In this current motion, the yellow hands and voices loomed large and overshadowed the entire process. So far, a former UNC senator and UNC candidate to level accusations of a political nature against those who voted against the motion is disingenuous at best and absurd at worst. Where was the indignation, the outrage, the the
admonition.
The
admonition, yeah.
You know me and my title of the lat, who failed to act when there were several allegations against a well-known then UNC senator representing 2 dead men. Prison Gate, the case of a homeless man who died without receiving the compensation awarded by the court 9 years prior. The case involving a prisoner who never received the compensation awarded to him by the courts, among other issues. What about a former UNC Attorney General who was fired over allegations of perverting the course of justice, among other issues? Those who forgot history are condemned to repeat it. The same outcome in 2016 is the same in 2022, I dare say, because it became too political. Now we're going to put it up for you. I want you to go through, we're going through it together. We're going through it together. Facebook, where are you? 362, come on, we can do better than that. We are accustomed when we have important matters dealing with, we have 500 plus. Where are you? Come on, guys. YouTube, Facebook, up your numbers. Share the live Facebook. And YouTube, you need to share it also. So we're going to put it up. Go ahead, Bruce. And we're going through it together. So what we just read, I'll put it up here. We're going one by one. So Bruce, if you click on it, would you be able to get it one by one?
Yeah, I think that's how I've seen it here now. Yes.
Right. So click on the first part, which is the top. Scroll and go back to the top.
To the top?
Yeah. Where you're seeing. You're not.
The person I had at the top was
Diane Joseph.
Oh, well, right. Yeah. I went through that.
Well, okay. So we done read that already. So here you have.
The first one was Wayne Sturge.
Right.
Right.
I want you to see it. So when I read, wait, don't go too fast. Come back.
No, I'm coming back to Wayne Sturge. Remember you were seeing delayed.
All right. So we have Wayne Sturge as the first person. People's Partnership for Port of Spain complete the victory. And you see UNC, the People's Partnership. Right? I want you all to understand what's taking place, eh? I want you to understand what's taking place. We're going again. Bruce, go ahead.
Right.
Here we have the same Wayne Sturge as the opposition senator has risen to contribute to bail access to bail. Amendment Bill 2017, July 4th, 2017. We're going again.
Right.
We just read what Wayne Sturge would have said this morning. And let's read it. Today, every single person who spoke in support of Armour admitted their friendship with him. I can say without fear of contradiction that almost every single one of them received state briefs but didn't disclose that. We're going again. I want you to read. Listen. Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, July. Mr. Chance, where are you? July 26, 2016. Listen to it. A petition calling for the removal of Law Association President Reginald Armour SC and Vice President Jerry Brooks failed to get off the ground yesterday at that time after almost half of the attorneys who initially supported it withdrew their support. We're going again. Come again. Motion squashed and an absent Sturge and Ramdeen capitulate in law meeting. Former Attorney General Annan Ramlogan was a no-show while UNC Senators Wayne Sturge and Gerald Ramdeen refused to defend their own requisition. As a no-confidence motion in Law Association of Trinidad and Tobago, President Reginald Armour SC and Vice President Jared Brooks came to a crushing defeat at a special general meeting held at the Hall of Justice. We're going again. In the end, the proposed no-confidence motion did not even get to a vote, as Sturge and Ramdeen refused to defend the requisition. The meeting was chaired by Elton Prescott SC, who was asked to do so by Armour with the agreement of the general membership. I want you to read. I don't want you to feel I read anything for you. I want you to read. Armour's recollection of the special general meeting, which was attended by over 250 Law Association members, was affirmed by several other attorneys who attended, including Keith Scotland. I attended, and when it was asked who will be there to defend the nemesis of the petition, no one spoke, said Scotland. Instead, attorneys Ravi Rajkumar and Makeda Brown Alfred addressed the gathering and claimed that they were misled. They were misled into signing the requisition. I read in, and I paid it up for you while I read in too. 12 of the initial 30 attorneys who requested the special general meeting subsequently claimed they were duped into affixing their signatures on the requisition document. A joint statement by 7 such attorneys, including UNC legal advisor and former MP Colin Parrott, claimed we were under the impression that we were signing a petition requisitioning a meeting of the Law Association to discuss matters relating to the Strategic Services Agency Amendment Bill 2016. Prescott asked if anyone who had not withdrawn from the requisition wished to explain what happened. Again, Sturge Ramdeen and the remaining attorneys stayed silent. The same Sturge we're talking today, no? The same Sturge. Wayne Sturge. And a number of people here, look at it. I want you to read it. I don't want to read it out for you. It is there. It is uncertain how many of the dissident attorneys showed up today. Former UNC Senator Robin Montano, who was one of the signatories and what do you call it?
Instigators
of the requisition, is not a financial member of the LAT and could not attend. So he was the instigator and he could not attend because he was not a financial member. Right? We're going again. Here it is. Sturge and Ramdeen never stood up and they never contributed to the debate, said Armour. The entire debate, which was for about an hour, was about the people who said they were misled and that the meeting should go no further because the meeting was called on an improper basis. And given all it as I see it, Ram Logan did not turn up. Montano could not, and in front of their peers, Sturge and Ramdeen hid. They hide. What are they hiding for? Sturge might have saved his voice for the television cameras, as after the meeting he tried to convince the media as to why his party and not Armour and Brooks was victorious. We won before we started, Sturge told TV6, because we embarrassed them into action. Sturge told the media that the attorneys who withdrew from the requisition had capitulated. It was a claim that they apparently did not make in front of their peers. Papa, you. My take on what happened today is that the leaders of the requisition, who are Montano, Ram Logan, Sturge, and Ramdeen, I think they imagined that they could come out with a block of 35 lawyers. They did not expect to be exposed. From the very first day, when we published the motion in the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, we began to get letters from attorneys that they were withdrawing. I think Sturge miscalled this badly. Armour said it was possible that there might be a case of misconduct in the matter or the manner that the requisition failed, and in particular, the complainants from attorneys who claimed they were misled. And plenty here. We have bench bar meetings with the Chief Justice and the judiciary to bring to their attention, and it continues. But interestingly, every week they sit on matters in which people are complaining on litigants. They do that every day. And today, the general membership of the law, I'm talking about that time gone, not today, but I'm reading the article. The general membership of the Law Association decided that Armour and Brooks had no case to answer and carried their full support. So UNC Senator Sturge to sue attorney for defamation. Wayne Sturge, one of the attorneys behind this week's failed no confidence motion in Law Association, President Reginald Armour SC and Vice President Jerry Brooks, has threatened to sue one of the Judy attorneys who caused the motion to collapse after support for it was withdrawn at the last minute. In the letter sent on July 13, Babulal said she signed the document solely for the purpose of my status being as a practicing attorney and not for the no confidence motion. Trinidad and Tobago.
Papa.
I ain't going no further. I'm taking your calls. 8:20 a.m. on a Monday morning in Trinidad and Tobago. I think it was, I needed to show you this and go through it with you for you to understand the behavior of what is taking place today. It is not the first time they try a no confidence motion on Mr. Reginald Armour. And it has failed both times.
Miserably.
And the same set of people have been there again. And the mouthpiece who continue to speak is also there. So he jumped in to write an article, but he didn't know that Diane Joseph would have given us a full detail from top to bottom. I don't even know who is this person, but I want to, Bruce, can you get the applause to me, please? I want to applaud this person. It was well researched and put together. And here we have persons who would have comment, and here one of the comments, Danny Jones. UNC believe they own the judiciary in this country. But I wouldn't go on to say the rest. But I could say it because it's written, I didn't say it. Because East Indians are the dominant race there. And it goes on. And here, Joseph Tony, in the meantime, or AG, who has been given a vote of confidence by the Law Association, remains disqualified from representing us in the Miami court. And he was taken to task. He and all, I want to read it for you. Hollis, somebody by name Hollis, but he said, Joseph Tony, can you provide proof of your statement, or are you just making stuff up? And he go on to answer, it was back and forth. Joseph Tony.
Ready for a round of applause?
Yes, please, thank you. I know you. But I assume that it is. No, I'm not saying you either. You there?
Just so you're not hearing me?
Hello?
Right, I didn't hear anything, and I wasn't hearing you. Mom St. George?
Yes, Auntie Cheryl, morning. How you doing, my dear, today?
I am great after God.
Wonderful. I didn't call out your name when I was talking to Uncle Brucey, but you know the same thing I was saying. Let me just, I'm not changing the now topic. I just want to go back to say is the same thing I've been saying. Professor Chan, Lecturer Brian, Principal Dominic, teachers Sharon, and Bruce. You see the same thing I'm saying? You saw what Professor Chance told us this morning, or you all heard what he said? What the Guyana you said? And Fazil Mohammed, I ain't calling to talk about it too much. He's on TV sick this morning talking about Dr. Rowley and media conference and blah, 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 blah. I don't know what he and Mr. Libet they have with Dr. Rowley, but he never come and say anything good about our Prime Minister.
and the president, I don't know what he has with them. Instead, I say something that is good, like what Professor Chance said. And he is a media man. He can research that. But he comes to be talking negativity all the time, all the time, all the time. People of Trinidad and Tobago, you all listen to good stories, as my parents say, and don't listen, as Mr. Pandey say, lies, half-truth, and innuendos. Fazil and swirl on 95.5 and phony, all of them are misleading you all down the wrong lane. Yesterday, Uncle Dominic talked about some Louis man who writes some article and it's foolishness. And you know why they are doing that? To keep our black young men in one position. And the other races will rise and keep talking down about black people. If you all listened to Dominic yesterday, you all would have heard the whole story. And this is what these fellas are doing. All of them, they are trying to keep black people, children at a certain level, and the other people going, and then just to cry down and keep cursing Dr. Rowley all the time because they realize he's a visionary and he's a man moving on. Dr. Rowley, let me tell you something. If you don't go back as the head of the political party for the PNM in 2025, I will come and give you a good cut to you. You go on until the Lord tell you no. You continue to do what you have to do for Trinidad and Tobago. You are for country and not for party. All who are for party and not for country, you all go to hell.
Thank you very much from St. George. If you have any there, take it, Bruce.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you callers and the viewers.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Morning.
I know, I'm mother morning.
Morning, Bataria.
You see why it is I call that man my guru?
He's a boss.
That is why I call him my guru. Because have you all seen the clip where the lady in Guyana is saying things so hard, how to get one man for the week, one man for the fortnight, and one man for the month?
Yes.
And that is why I have to praise our Prime Minister, because ladies here are not saying that under all that public servants go with the money. And so here the conversation. I'm not changing your conversation. The conversation is this: 2 weeks ago, government, Ministry of Education, mad. They don't know what they're doing. This thing ain't making no sense. So I call in and say, oh, how? I say, because, and there are people that book for the children to go away already. I say, well, the only people who could book for the children to go away is people who could afford. And if you could afford for a child to go away, you will make under 50% of the marks, right? Most likely, if you could book a trip for your child to go away, your child will make under 50% of the mark. That means you're in a well-stable society, if we go in with your logic. So, I have a poor man who my child make under 50%. I can't afford to pay for my child to get 1 month of free, 1 month of lessons, and the government is giving me 1 month of lessons free. And on top of that, they gave me tea, breakfast, and dinner.
Yes.
Right? You know, this morning the conversation is how much of them, how much thousand and how much thousand show up. And now we realize that here what's going on. Some of them didn't get the online classes, and here what they tell the teacher, miss, everybody going to the beach. So 9 o'clock I had to leave. You understand my logic? The same people who telling you no highway, no byway, come and tell you no highway. The same people who telling you the Ministry of Education, they know what you're doing. And now they go tell you here what's going on. We now realize that we have a problem. But who it is? Move the education, the grades to get in from secondary school from 75% to under 50%. Which government has done that? Do you all recall that? And when they're done, they tell them if you don't pass common entrance, normally if you didn't pass, you used to go to first primary. And they decide to give you a sort of side-by-side kind of, I don't know how to call it, between primary school and secondary school, and they were sending children. You all remember that? All right. All you remember, they're talking about First Citizen Bank, this one jump about First Citizen Bank. All you remember just recently under the administration is some kind of issue with a man, and First Citizen Bank had to pay back the state some kind of money just recently. All you remember that? try and go back and see if you can get a story with some same shares business with persons under that previous administration. And see if a man who was in charge of the board didn't buy some shares that he wasn't supposed to buy, and one man had also pay back a piece of money under this administration.
What? Ole memory, good boy. Good memory.
So we have to wake up. They come to tell me about the age, but you know, that is not the law association. These people are members of, because I look at Ms. Barrett, and lo and behold, who was sitting down within that meeting? The former AG. 40 people out of 4,000. And we still balling the law association. And to hear the UNC come up to tell me today that here what's going on, the people who vote against them with the bill that the 40 bring up don't like the law association. So 40 people make up the law association. So 40 people have a problem from 4,000. But the 40 people tell you don't study the 3,960, you know. Eh? But we call them the law association, they are not. They are 40 people within 4,000. 10, but I 1%.
Leave it there.
We have Miss Crosby holding on. Go
ahead.
Miss Crosby?
Yes. Morning. You ready for me?
Yes, go ahead.
Right. Well, you know, everything that he's saying makes sense. Now, Sharon, the last article you dealt with, in my words, what I understood is like one person makes the other sign a form for something else. According to the answer, the person, when the person said they're going to sue the person who didn't sign to what they were discussing, it seemed as though somebody replied and said what they signed to wasn't what was decided in the meeting. So in other words, they're carrying down their own members, tricking them in other things. But a good thing that person they know the law. Another thing I heard a man talking for the public on the papers I read this morning. I am a member of the public. I didn't ask people to talk to me. And the thing he's talking about the AG. I don't know which AG he's talking about, because he tell us exactly what it is, and the AG should resign or he should be fired. Is it the AG who went to court, climb up to court, step and go to court to answer questions? Is that one he's talking about? Or some other person? Because you know who he's talking about. Yeah? When you're talking about public, let's be careful about the public who you're referring to. Because I am a member of the public, and I didn't ask him for anything on what he's saying. I don't agree with what he's saying. Let them do the nastiness and don't bring in the public. Public what? Do I want to do for yourself? Okay, bye.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Crosby. Okado. I am asking for just one or two persons to call us. Did you understand what we put up this morning? You would have heard Chance, Brian, my friend, all the callers who call in would have their discussion and their comments and laid out everything nicely for us to hear, understand, and the explanation. But did you understand what we put up? Did you understand the depth of what we put up? It's just to show you these people about party politics. It come back again, just like what was said in the Shagona, in the Shagonas West election, when they told the people in Shagonas West, is Shagonas West, Bruce?
Yeah, I think it was
Shagona.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think
and telling the people that have an singer, they take one of your own.
Yes.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
We're going back again. If Reginald Armour was not appointed by Dr. Rowley, I don't think he would have been going through all this stress. Good morning, Zina.
Good morning, Sharon.
Morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Morning to all the listeners and callers. Morning. Sharon.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, you see this whole thing. You sit down and realize that people, I wonder if people in this country see why this country in a mess in the courts. And when we done, everybody just blame me. Oh, what is Chief Justice doing? You see the time the lawyers taking to sit down and do all them kind of things. It have people waiting on them to handle their matters, you know. And when you talk about public, let me be careful about the public who you referring to, because I am a member of the public, and I didn't ask people to talk to me. And the person who went to court, climb up to court, step and go to court to answer questions. Is that the AG who went to court, climb up to court, step and go to court to answer questions? You see the kind of mischief that they going on with. You think that they couldn't put that time to better use? And let me tell you, you could remember when they had that thing going with the Chief Justice. You remember how we were calling on where's the Law Association? You could remember when that man told the Express. You could remember the
But Zena, the Law Association was even leaning to the side of them against the Chief Justice. You can't remember that? Well, yes, I had the opportunity. Let me tell you this. Wait. I had the opportunity to speak to the gentleman. The one who was in the picture, the photo, what is called it, Bruce? What is called it? The Photoshop picture. We talk on a regular basis. And plenty thing he tell me, one of these days I go drop it like it hot. I'll drop it like it hot here. That was a whole diversion to move us away from what the real issues was.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. The picture wasn't even a real picture, as I continue to tell you all. Lord.
Sharon, you remember that boy called name? He told the reporter his story, and all we gave, he said one of the high profile UNC person, he gave a copy of that picture too. And he called names about 2 lawyers who wanted to promise to pay him to do certain things, to lie on the Chief Justice and other things. And remember that he said after they call him hastily and tell him to debunk that story. You remember all that? And it was reported in the newspapers, and we said when we were discussing it, we said, but how the Law Association not taking up that story and calling the lawyers to book? Yeah? You remember that?
They're not going to do that.
Somebody came out and said, oh, it wasn't reported to the Law Association. How it wasn't reported when it was news? You understand? No, but they just turn a blind eye to what they want to turn a blind eye to.
True.
You understand? So they have an agenda, you know. And as I'm saying again, that is why the entire judiciary is how it is. I mean, those are the same people that's going to the courthouse to defend you, and the time they're taking to defend you and I, they're taking it to waste to do them kind of things, so, and to do things against the Chief Justice. Look here, in this country here, you think crime could done? This country here wants so much of purging, it's a shame. Thank you, Sharon. I go on.
Thank you very much, Zina.
Right, okay.
All right, guys, so just that in a short while we got to leave. It's 8:37 a.m. and let's take a poll today. Not a poll, let's do a survey today, Bruce.
Okay.
Let us do a survey today. We just want you to call and say whether you got enough information today or not. Let's do a poll. Let's find out how we do on our own here when the morning comes. Before we leave, what you thought of this morning's program, Bruce? Bruce? Like Bruce not here?
Yeah, yeah.
No. I asked you what you thought of this morning's program.
It was very informative. Very, very informative. And it would have reminded us of all the nonsense that the Law Association keeps doing on a timely basis. So it makes you want to ask, what it is they really hiding? What is they really hiding?
Good question. 4 people, call us up quickly. All we want to know is either yes or no. Numbers are 307. What, Miss Crosby done on it? Miss Crosby?
The dumbest man in the class understand and know better than we trying to free the country. So we were educated this morning about their performances.
Thank you very much.
Take care of all your children, and save all your money.
Thank you very much. Come on, guys, call us on 307-0930, 7426. Quick is the word. Everybody, call us quickly.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
That is no law association. That is the UNC association. Thank you.
Well, he didn't tell us if he oh God, they didn't answer. You see, let's tell all it. Oh God, let me follow the thing answer. What, did you learn or did you not learn? Facts or fiction? Yes or no?
Good morning, Sharon and Bruce.
Morning.
Yes. Sharon, let me first say yes.
I don't want us to...
And not only learned, got a reminder as well. You know, sometimes you can't get in, but we always listen on the radio and let's have everything.
All right, but all I want is either yes or no because we're running out of time. So we just want to do the survey quick. Thank you, darling. Mount St. George, yes or no?
Yes, Auntie Sharon, I understood clearly.
Thank you very kindly. Call us up quickly. It's 8:39 a.m. You know when we have to do things like that, the clock that's just had to go, and then the time gone. Hurry. 307-0930-475-7426. Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Merry Christmas, Brother Sterling.
Peace and blessings. Blessings to you and the family. Merry Christmas, Mr. Sharon Felix.
Same to you, brother.
Love all the time. Mr. Sharon Felix and Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
We need more like that. Yeah, Mr. Sharon?
Nice. So we were educated.
So your answer is yes.
Yes. Nice.
Right.
Nice.
I have a caller here. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning. All right, you're not hearing. I don't know what's going on. Guys, you need to call us up quickly. We're running out of time. So we need to do a survey. Where are you all? Right, past the street. Morning.
Blessed love to you always. I learned a lot. Yes.
Thank you very much. That's what I want to hear. Call us up 307-0930-475-7426. Good morning to all our listeners, viewers, callers. And I want to thank all the people who would have logged on in their numbers. We were 500 plus on our YouTube and 400 plus on Facebook. Thank you very kindly. And you would have gone through the whole thing with us. So thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, yes, Sharon.
Thank you very much. Thank you, darling.
Nice.
All right, guys, we're taking your calls. Caller, good morning.
Yes.
Where are you calling from?
Sandy Gandhi.
Excellent, excellent. That's what we're talking about. Call us up. Do you have any there?
Hello, see. Hold on. Caller, good morning.
Yes.
Nice.
Where are you calling from? Nice. Caller, good morning. Brown eyes.
Yes, Sharon. Yes, all you.
Thank you very much. Another is Labre. Caller, good morning. Caller, good morning.
Good morning. Sharon Rules. Yes, very informative.
Where are you calling from?
Arima.
Excellent. We're going again. Come on, guys. Keep it coming. 307-0930-475-7426. If you never called before, I want your vote this morning. Call. And depending on your vote to win this election, call me. Call me now. Caller, good morning. I want to win my seat this morning. Where all my voters? Good morning, darling.
Morning, Miss Sharon.
Morning, honey.
Yeah, calling from here. Yes, it was a real informative morning for me. I learned a lot.
Thank you very kindly. Thank you, my dear. Bruce, anybody you?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys.
Caller, good
see
morning.
now we're all here. Come
Hello,
on,
caller. Morning, I'm Edsico.
Nice.
Nice.
Auntie. Sharon.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye, darling. 1285.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, you know, when my educational officer come on, I just started taking everything like I'm in school.
So that is a yes.
Very informative, and I enjoy listening to everything this morning.
All right,
Nice.
I'll go on 1285. Thank you very much. Caller, good morning. Quick as a
Hello,
word.
good morning, Sharon.
Morning from
yes,
Tobago.
Yes, Miss Noel Tobago in the house. Yes.
Thank you, Auntie Dennis. Oi. Call us up. Call me. 30709-304-757-426. Where are you all? Yeah, man. You off it there, Bruce?
Nothing yet.
Paula, good morning.
Good morning, yes.
Where are you calling from?
I am calling from Transcapital, Claxtonby.
Thank you very much. Excellent. You see how far we reaching?
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, man. Come on, guys. And I tell you, all in Tobago, go on, put on all your internet and YouTube. Get it. So on your internet, you can hit the Facebook and the YouTube. Come on. Who in our Facebook could go up on YouTube and see us live and hear us. Where are you guys? Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning. That is food for a blind man to see. Great informative.
Thank you very much. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Sharon and Bruce.
Morning.
Good information. I was educated this morning. I'm from Marbella.
Thank you very much. Thank you so kindly. Take it if you have it.
Yeah. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. Good morning, Sharon.
Hi. Morning.
Good morning.
I find the program is very informative. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you so kindly. I seen Donald calling him here. He on my phone. Yes, Donald. I put in your line.
Yes. I enjoy every minute of it.
Where you calling from, Donald?
All the way from Brooklyn, my love.
Okay, darling. Oh, God. Who again? Oh, Lord. On my phone, boy. Caller.
Sharon, I'm having problems getting to the number. Yes, it was good this morning. Bye. Long time I called. My phone was my radio was down.
All right. Okay, hon. Hey. All right, all you. 30709-304-757-426. Call us up.
I want you.
Go look at Next American.
I want you.
Take it.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
I'm calling from New York. Very important.
Nice.
Information. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Linda.
Good morning, Miss Felix.
Tell them where you're calling
100%.
Where you calling from?
Queens, New York.
All right. Okay, good. Cool. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Calling from Kumoto. Very informative, very good program. Keep it up. Thank you.
Thank you kindly. Caller, good morning on my phone.
Morning.
Yes, morning.
Yes.
Where you calling from?
Yes. Igor Martin.
Thank you very much. Excellent. I ain't coming here to play no games with nobody. Oh, gosh. Caller, where you calling from? where you calling from, morning? You're calling from Miami?
I'm not hearing.
Yes, now, hold on. Where you calling from, caller?
From Miami.
Nice.
It was very informative.
Thank you so kindly. Thank you, darling. All right, our next one calling. I wonder if this. I hope. All right. Caller, good morning.
Hello, Felix. Fletcher here.
Yeah, Mr. Fletcher.
Wonderful program has been done. Very, very important.
Thank you very much. All right. So we're going again. Oh, God. Maura call. This one call. All you wait. Remember, call back Maura. I want Maura to Mr. McGill. 8:47. And always send us some love. Maura?
Good morning, darling.
Morning.
Yes. I listen. Yes. Who's your third call? Oh, God, my finger. Jesus. Bye. Love you all.
Bye-bye, Maura. So, Trinidad and Tobago, I hope that at the end of this, the regional armor SC issue will rest. We have issues in this country, but you know what? Sometimes I tell you guys, this is just a distraction for us because there are other things that they don't want us to find out.
Sure.
But sometimes we have to deal with it. Yes, so they send the love first. Send the love, I'll take it. Send it, Bruce, and I want it. Send it, hugs and kisses.
Yes.
I want to thank Mr. Chance and I want to thank all our callers. all. And Mr. Chance, thank you for that guide through article. Thank you. You see, it's not only Dr. Rowley facing that, a number of us, we do not applaud and recognize our own for things that they do to help persons within our communities, our countries, and nothing. But we will go outside and hear other people congratulating. And I wonder sometimes how all leaders feel. All you could say what all you want. We could vex, we could roll over. And all of you all who condemning the condemners, I think name all of the condemners. Like it or not, Dr. Rowley is doing an excellent job.
Correct.
An excellent job. And that is what a prime minister is supposed to be doing. Not having a 5-day vacation and a 5-day weekend. Not coming when it's time to meet with important people. You, 12 o'clock, you know, coming out of your bed and you want to meet people in nightgown and bedroom slippers on. No, that's not what a prime minister's work is to do. He's the administrator for the country. He has to make sure that the country is well run. And all you can say what all you want.
2 minutes.
Because the exercise was that when this government took over, they were supposed to run straight to the IMF, and it had happened. And Godfather, as we live in this life and in this country and in this world, we pray that we never have to go back to the IMF. Never. So Trinidad and Tobago, I want to thank all of our commenters, whether you on Facebook, YouTube, or you called in. I want to thank all of you for taking part in this very important issue. Zena, hurry up. We have to go. We just have a minute. Zena? Oh, Lord.
She gone?
Yeah. Well, I can't have vote. So, guys, I want to thank you again. And I want to say to you, mask wearing is off as of today, but it's optional, eh? So me, I keeping my mask on.
Sure, right.
Right? Good. And of course, you have to observe mask wearing in certain places. All I'm saying, there's a new variant in tongue, and it's more stringent and deadlier to me, for what I read, I'm reading, than Delta. So me, I wear my mask. And there we have monkeypox and all of that. People, do what we have to do to stay alive. I'm out of here. Talk to you on Wednesday, please God. Up next is Google, Vanessa, and what's his name again?
I'm done. Robert.
And Robert, the VNR show, and Aisha Wells this afternoon. So, do not shift your dial, and tomorrow is Dominic turn. I'm out of here. Ciao.
Expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.